name is Priscilla, and this is vlog number 2 of speech. I've called it Perception of Self and Others, and this week I learned a bunch of new terms that are going to help me become a more effective communicator, because I feel humans do this on a subconscious level, but now that I'm conscious of these things, I'm like, oh, check yourself. So I learned about incongruence, the gap between self-perception and reality. That would explain so many instances of self-doubt where I know deep down I'm qualified for this, but I just can't picture myself because I just couldn't perceive myself as confident. Now that when I get assigned to new things, I'm not going to be as quick to doubt myself. I'll be like, you know what? I'm more confident than I give myself credit for and than I imagine. I learned about self-fulfilling prophecies, these inaccurate perceptions of skill, characteristic, or situation that leads to behaviors that perpetuate that false perception as true. I don't do these as much, but I've seen other people with these, and now that I know that there is a word and how to identify these things, I can encourage those people and call out that faulty perception of themselves and hopefully encourage them so their own self-esteem and sense of self increases. Media images. I was really familiar about this one because there's so much social media that gets targeted, especially to young women, of like all these perfect bodies and these perfect lives, and you start feeling really, really bad about yourself. Didn't know there was an actual word for it. Yay! Media images. Self-perception. I knew how you perceived yourself influenced how you talk about yourself with others. Kind of just knew that. Didn't know it affected how you saw others and how you acted around them. So if you were more confident in who you were, you wouldn't be as quick to judge other people. So now when I see other people being kind of mean and nitpicking, like, oh, you're deeply insecure, and I can address it then and there. I'm learning things, so many things. Okay, this one's a little lengthy one. Social construction of self and self-monitoring. Before I learned about this term, I kind of got a little worried about how easily I could switch between groups and social situations, like completely different groups. I was like a little social chameleon, still am. And for a while I didn't think I had a personality because I was just creating personas to fit in. And this was me through all middle school and high school, and I got worried. I was like, oh, do I even have a personality? Where's the real me? But now, after some deep introspection and everything, I learned that these aspects aren't completely different personas, many of which I don't display as often, but they're still part of me, and my personality always shines through. I have a very bubbly, loud, excitable personality, and I'm aware that I can be like a shot of whiskey to a lot of people. Some folks don't need a shot of whiskey at 8 a.m. in the morning, they just need an espresso, or just an Earl Grey, so I've learned how to tone down, or, self-monitor myself. I'm learning things. So, I have a lot more notes, but I don't have a lot of time. So, TLDR, the reading helped me identify problems in my own communication and ideas of myself, and therefore address and grow as a result. And with this newfound understanding, I'm able to encourage others with my communication skills, help them find their confidence, and do away with the BS and the faulty perceptions of others and themselves. Thank you for listening.